Hello all, welcome to my video. I hope you're having a lovely day. Today I'm going to be talking about beautiful creatures. As you can see, I'm a big fan. I have all 4 books. I even have some of the Dangerous series books as well. And I of course have the movie. So this video is going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to compare and contrast the movie versus the books. And I'm also going to make a recipe from the story. The recipe is called Amma's Cola Cake. I'm going to modify it and make it a cherry cola cake. And I'll have the recipe down below. So without further ado, let's get started. So we look at the similarities and the differences between the two pieces of media. The book originally came out in 2009. The movie came out in 2013. I know that the books will have more information and details about the plot and the characters, but I love both of these pieces of media a lot, and I thought it would be a fun exercise to take a look at the differences. In a small town named Gatlin in South Carolina, Ethan Wade is a high school student whose world gets turned upside down when he meets a mysterious girl named Lena Duquesne. Ethan and Lena are drawn to each other, but destruction surrounds her, as she has to figure out her supernatural powers and deal with a curse that has loomed over her for years. The story is about a world where impossible, magical, life-altering events happen, and sometimes it's even life-ending. So the way I'm going to do these similarities and differences is I'm going to talk about each character. So first, let's talk about Ethan. He's the main character. In the movie and the book, they're very similar. They both have the similar type of personality, and they do include that his mother did die, unfortunately. Where the differences happen, Ethan is a wayward. A wayward is a rare type of mortal who marks the path or guides others to the right path in the caster world. This is important because Ethan is Lena's guardian, and he is supposed to help her go through her life. Another difference is Ethan's death scene. In the movie, he gets shot at the reenactment of Honey Hill, and Ethan, quote unquote, dies. But in reality, he doesn't actually die. It's actually Macon, Lena's uncle, who dies. But it shows that Ethan dies, which is different than how he dies in the book. In the book, he actually does die. He gets stabbed and attacked, and he falls off a building and dies. So that's a bit of the similarities and differences about Ethan. Now let's look at Lena Duquesne. So Lena has a curse set upon her and her family. This curse is different between the two medias. In the movie, the curse says she must be chosen by light or dark. The way they find to break the curse in the movie is that the one she loves must die, which leads to Macon as Ethan dying. However, in the book, they try to break the curse a bit different because the curse is different. Instead of just the one she loves dying, whatever she picks means that if she picks the dark, all the light member casters in her family die. If she ends up going light, all the casters that are dark in her family will die. And this causes a very intense and conflicted storyline because Lena has members of her family that she loves on the dark side. She's scared of what she will pick because she doesn't want anyone to die. In the books, she actually moves and changes the order of reality. However, she doesn't choose. She is both. She's both light and dark. This is similar to the movie because at the end of the movie, she does end up choosing both light and dark. So, looking at another character, his name is Macon. He is Lena's uncle. In the story, he is the town shut-in. He's very mysterious. He doesn't go out. This is very similar in both the book and the movie. However, there are differences. In the movie, he is a dark caster being light in order to help Lena, and they don't really go much into his backstory. But in the book, it's a little more complicated than that. He was a caster, However, he was turned into an incubus. An incubus is absolute darkness. There are two different kinds. There's blood incubus and light incubus. Macon is a light incubus, meaning he doesn't feed on blood. He takes bits and pieces of dreams. This is important to his character because he takes pieces of Ethan and Lena's dreams and memories so they don't know the path that they're on together, which ends up in chaos and death. Another difference with Macon is that in the movies he doesn't have a dog, because in the book he has the dog named Boo Radley. Boo Radley is a supernatural dog who can see everything in the town. He also is treated as a guard dog for Lena. I hope this was a fun exercise, and it's always important to remember that they're two separate things and that we don't have to compare and contrast every story being told, because stories are meant to be retold, and sometimes they're told sometimes stories are told slightly differently, but that doesn't mean that they're any less important to hear. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed watching this video about beautiful creatures and hearing the differences and the similarities between the book and the movie. And I hope you enjoyed watching me make this lovely cola cake. It's really good. I recommend eating it with ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and it definitely tastes like cherry Coca-Cola, which is what I used. If you liked this video, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. So until next time, bye!